if that's all right. I'm gonna just ask a question, but my friend Janet's obsessed with you. She couldn't make it here, so.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey,
Is she like, I like you obsessed, or like, I'm not going to be ignored obsessed?
Or I want to wear your
I'm not
skin.
gonna delve into my friend's private life.
Well, that's very nice.
Rabbit boilie.
Janet.
My question's actually for Will, though.
I really like where this is going.
I'm actually just curious, like, what have you and Jim Parsons done any, like, sort of ways to kind of warm yourselves up for your little back and forth on Big Bang Theory in the past?
Well, we take a hot tub every afternoon. That's nice. He doesn't displace a lot of water, so that's good, saves me money. Everything that we do on Big Bang Theory is in the script, and we have 4 days of rehearsals to work out those comedic moments. Jim approaches it very much like a musician approaching a piece of music, and finds sort of like the rising actions and falling actions in the sort of like the cadence of it. It's very technical, and it's actually been really fun the last couple of episodes that I've done with them, because Evil Will Wheaton and Sheldon are, for the moment, friends, and Jim and I get to spend a lot of time together, sort of being pleasant with each other. In like the third and fourth seasons, we had days where we would like see each other at breakfast. Hey, how you doing? It's great to see you. And then we would just be at each other's throats the rest of the day because we only saw each other on the set. But that's a wonderful set to be on, and all of the people there are very welcoming and extraordinarily professional. And I'm unbelievably lucky that I get to go and play with them a couple of times a year.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Get out of here, Janet's friend.
Hey, it's Janet's other friend.
No, I don't know Janet, unfortunately. I was going to ask you guys your favorite tabletop that, due to time constraints, was too long for you to play, but Felicia brought up Menno's Hands of Fate. And I want to know, if you sit down with a bottle of wine and you're going through your Netflix, what is the best, worst movie that you guys watch?
I've actually done this.
No, I do it every time I can.
Help me. What? Oh, right. So my wife and I, the day that it became available, we got on demand Piranha 3 Double D. And it was exactly what you think. And then, oh, there's this awful movie called The Apple. It's so bad. I mean, it's so bad. So Ann and I were like, we had like, I don't know, 12 or 14 bottles of wine, and watched this movie, and we were like, this is hilarious! And then so we went to visit my brother, and we were like, you gotta watch this movie, The Apple, it's so hot! And like 15 minutes into it, we were like, this isn't fun bad, it's bad. It's time to go, it's time to turn it off. What do you like to watch that's terrible?
I love any kind of kung fu movies, whether they're high quality or low quality.
Yeah.
In fact, low quality is better. When their wigs fall off slightly. When they're obviously on a stage that's smaller than this and it's made out of cardboard. Those are the best ones. I also like 80s movies like Kroll, because that's a terrible, awesome movie. That girl's hair is like the most epic redhead hair. It's like an animal on her head. And young Liam Neeson is like, why didn't I stay in Shakespeare? So that's a really good one.
Yeah, that's a great question, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm actually freaking out right now. Felicia Day, you are my idol.
Thank you. Is your question for Will?
It's actually for you. If you have not gotten the premium funding for the YouTube channel, would you have even created Geek and Sundry?
Had I not gotten funding? No, because it takes a lot of money to make all the things. I mean, we made 612 videos, and we're not even done with our season yet. That's a year of content. That is a lot of content. That's like 70 hours. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how much content we made for very little, you know, the price of one TV show. I mean, pretty much it's not very much money relatively to the content. I think had I not been able to, and it's an amazing blessing, really, because they funded all sorts of different kinds of content for different kinds of viewers. They wanted to see what is going to stick. You know, if people get picked up, they're going to be a small fraction of the ones they funded. So you guys, if we get picked up, it's because of you guys. It really is 100%. Our subscribers, our numbers, it's your enthusiasm that will keep the channel going. To me,
unless you haven't subscribed, in which case you're dead to us.
Go to hell. It's free. It's a click. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Like it's an indulgence, you guys.
Really. It's an achievement. Unlock it. So no, I wouldn't have done a whole channel because that's literally the first opportunity that people have gone and funded whole channels. I don't know what I would have done in the interim. I might have done more acting, or maybe just concentrated on another show that, like I did with Dragon Age the year before. I did just an additional web series. So, but I'm really grateful for the opportunity to create an umbrella that will probably last years, where I can make all different kinds of shows outside of just one show like the Guild, you know? So
well,
it's
I'm really
amazing.
Glad that you did it because I got to spend a year playing games for my job.
And my favorite show on my channel is definitely Tabletop. It's because you love, it's because of your love of the show. You know, that's what I want to make all of our shows, no matter what we do, is to embody the spirit you have with your passion for the subject and your passion for the fans. And that's, you know, that's pretty much the epitome of why I go on and go to the office twice a week.
My favorite show is also Tabletop, so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank Will. Yeah.
Well, you should thank Felicia because the first edit of Tabletop, based on like just what my fundamental idea for the show was very hard to watch. And I was like, well, I'm a failure. And then Felicia was like, no, I got this. I know what we're gonna do. And gave the editor notes, and we came back 2 days later, and I was like, this is a show I want to watch. So, like, you get a lot of credit. You and Steve get a ton of credit for, like, taking that stuff, taking all these ideas, and, like, turning them into a thing you want to eat.
Well, Will's...
Like a really good sandwich.
You're great as a producer now, but that was your first time producing, right?
Yeah, it was.
So I've had years of watching my stupid face on Guild edits and being like, wow, just take your nose off because you're awful. You're terrible. Wow, why are you even on film? Look at your hair, look at your acting. That's terrible. Who wrote that shit? Sorry, children. But, you know, doing 5 years of that, being able to be an objective producer with you on film is very hard. And, you know, even to this day, it's hard to see a rough cut of anything.
Boy, is that the truth.
It's so hard because you guys, everything is made in editing. And, you know, if you do a web series or any film, you understand that you can make somebody look fabulous or horrible with exactly the same footage. It's kind of an art form. So that was the cool thing when we got over that hump of the first...
It's weird, like, Tabletop makes it look like I lose all the time.
You know, some things you can't fix in post.
I'm actually a comedy